I love driving. I have raced Mazdas over the years.
I love to drive, and sitting behind the wheel of actually any of my Mazdas really makes you want to drive.
I find that our cars embody more of that passion and excitement.
And the beautiful thing about Mazda is it doesn't matter whether you're driving a CX-5, a Mazda 3, you can tell it's a Mazda just by the ride and handling.
I love bumping into somebody after they've purchased their car because nobody's ever told me they don't love it.
I just look around my car and I'm just so thrilled, and it's just fun, and I just go, look at me.
Ignite the Passion process is all about, it's more about the feeling and the experience.
We had to fill out one action plan once with one specific thing we were going to work on. We picked it, we wrote a plan for what we were going to do, and we did it, and it worked. Then the next manager meeting we had a discussion about, well, are we going to go all in on it or not? Breaking down the walls between the departments was one of the biggest things that we did do to help move the company forward in the direction of igniting the passion.
They were such separate departments and you couldn't get them to work together. But we've managed to put them all together now.
The sales manager, the general manager, the owner, the salespeople, and the service manager will find themselves in a room together discussing how do we make this one customer happy, what do we do, as opposed to in the past it was, well, that's a service problem, let them deal with it.
If you think that being here is just you, it isn't. If you function more as a team and are willing to lend a hand, the atmosphere itself just becomes better.
You can bring anything to the table. That's the whole key. And when you walk out of that meeting, you feel you've accomplished something.
It really starts from Gerry and then the management team that he has. And I like the fact that most of us now have been here for a number of years.
It's really worked. And I think that's why people hang around, because if they have an issue at all, they can bring it up at that meeting once a week.
The conversations are happening with everybody together. We're all sitting down and making decisions.
All of a sudden, there's like 6 brains all working at one time, and we come up with a solution.
So everybody's working together, right? You know, it's not like any other place. And that's why I really believe it is a clubhouse. Smashing the stereotypes is basically what we like doing here.
Pressure is something that I bought that and now the guy talked me into it or whatever. No, we don't do things like that here.
Our very first vehicle we purchased together, it was just so shady.
Typical how you would see a dealership, right? That they just want to kind of take advantage of you and take your money, and once you drive off the lot, there's no after-sales service or whatnot, which is completely the opposite of how we feel about Gerry Gordon's.
We now look at this as a clubhouse as opposed to a dealership.
Trying to change a car dealership, which has a stigma, which has a way it's been run for years and years and years, and trying to change it to be people first.
We want to make sure that you're buying the right car that suits your family's needs, not only today, but towards the future, and that you want to come back.
It's different, and we have to be different, and people like us for that.
As a team structure, we try to, bolster everybody's moods and keep the atmosphere a little bit more light, a little bit more fun.
Every day, I manage to talk to each manager. I like to talk to most of my employees every day, just saying hello, how's it going? You have to appreciate what they're doing, and that's what I do.
Whenever we see somebody going above and beyond, whether it's customer care or teamwork, setting out the e-celebrations through atmosphere has been a great process, because sometimes you can't necessarily convey what you want to say face to face.
If you're going to give them some praise and saying you're doing a really good job, right away you can see the reaction, and that goes a very long way.
You feel acknowledged.
That's how I feel rewarded or appreciated.
It's the people skills, so making sure that we're spending quality time building genuine, sincere relationships with the employees.
They're a wonderful team, and I like each and every one of them. They're family.
Making sure that we're dealing with all of the things that are going on in their lives helps them deal with their customers.
I'm a single dad, so if I need to take off and get my girls or anything like that, I have the flexibility.
What are you doing with the kids for the holidays?
I'm willing to give my business over time to someone who's willing to take care of me in a sustained fashion over time, for the whole family.
A lot of our customers that come here say, I can't believe how smooth the experience was and how good it was and how everybody cared.
I just couldn't believe like the history that we have with this place, how we formed relationships with these people.
You can't build that trust with people if you aren't being genuine and if you haven't put that effort going forward.
We build a rapport with our customers. We find out what they like.
In social media, you try to, be as engaging as you can. Try to find different things around town that people are engaged in and share customers' experience of them getting their new vehicle.
I think it's important that you smile at people, that you greet them, you get to know their name.
They know you by name,
Gerry,
they know your
yeah.
vehicle, they know what you need.
Your attitude means so much in this business, especially when it is a relationship business.
I just feel like I'm talking to my brother when we're dealing with Christian.
But we're about to be the best we've ever been in customer satisfaction.
When we do those surveys, it's truthful when I say I'm completely satisfied.
We are about to have sold the most cars we've ever sold.
The repeat business is unbelievable here at this dealership.
If you worry about the customers first, the money will actually come.
It's the overall experience of buying and servicing and whatnot that kind of keeps us coming back to Gerry Gordon's.